pieces of the puzzle. They all fit. They fit awkwardly in a different way inside the square, round, triangle, octagon, hexagon, triangle that we are in. If you don't understand what I'm talking about by now, and this is the first time you have arrived at my page, this is commercial free. Well, what's free when I'm using up your good time? And you know, time doesn't come cheap. And air is free. So is the water, for what you believe. What do you believe? Do you believe in a prayer, a hope, and a wish? Imagine if hope, prayer, and wish were my children. And I says, oh, I hope. And my children start to get jealous. And I say, I wish upon a star. And then the other two children get jealous. And I begin to think, oh, maybe there's a prayer in this whole thing because everybody seems to be a little sick. And then my two other children are a little confused. The hope, the prayer, the wish. It's a magical moment. Should I call it a warlock or a witch? Witch warlock. Connecting the simple things in life. Person, place, thing, or noun. Connecting verbs and adverbs, the way they taught us our languages. Is it taught the same way? And because I'm not a connoisseur on the subject of languages, I can know by being at the bottom, looking up the skirt rather than down the top, whether or not there's a division in everything from both sides. It means if I'm looking at the back of you and you're bent over, please do not pass any gas. Or rôti is what they say when you eat a Rottweiler. And the Rottweiler is known as the hot dog. Hot dog Rottweiler? Taurus Rottweiler backwards. Does that mean Taurus twists? How do we put this puzzle together? Electric, gray elephant, water, and plumbing. Gray elephant, water, and plumbing. Elephant is scared of the mouse. He might stamp out the mouse, and as he's going, those ears are flapping, cooling off his small little brain as the microprocessor. As the cat chases the mouse, Electrical systems, the red wire, the green wire. Is there a blue in electric? The red and the black? Black as like blue? Plumbing in gray, water and elephants processing. The cat electric that pees in the sand, dislikes actually to get wet on most parts, but they do, and sometimes they like to play in it regardless, sitting by the drain pipes. So now if I go to plumbing and electric, I have the cat and the dog. Now if I go to the rule of thumb, the skunk is now in judgment as black and white. And what electrical supply do we have black, white sitting on green? Green as your grass, green as your land. The leaves are turning green in the summertime, but they turn yellow and red as they die off into the winter. And as they are dying off, their food, whatever it is, with the energy that is combined through the water and however that leaf disintegrates back into the ground, just like when you eat an animal that you have disturbed, all these disturbed animals go inside of us. The animal lives in us through what we eat because my skin keeps falling off. My blood keeps changing through my liver. How am I going to the bathroom and exchanging all this? Through the foods I eat. The cat, the dog, the elephant, the mouse, things in a house. Take away M for H. Take away M for H. House and mouse, hotel and motel. Are you on the rise? Are you elongated 2-3 floors maximum for the motel? Will it be, when does a motel turn into a hotel? Why in Monopoly do we have 12, is it 12 houses? There's a total of 30-something houses in total, and a total of a certain amount of hotels. So now we have to go to big business. When your name is capitalized, between, like everybody's thinking I'm on cocaine. This little pill, that's a cholesterol pill. What? Drew Carey didn't come out here being funny? All these guys, you know, what's his name there? Mork and Mindy Shazbot, you know. These the guys didn't come out being crazy? I mean, funny? You know, just following the path, you know. So, woo-ha, yeah, cat dog, interesting, coming on in from Arnolia Grandosius. I have to elongate the name just to, 476, yes, that is the god cat. Yes, cat, ABC cat, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. So we now link the watering system, the plumbing, the cat and the dog, the mouse and the house, the hotel and the motel, where the house comes in green, and the hotel, where the houses come in green, and it wasn't motel, it was houses and hotels. Or is it houses and motels on Monopoly? Because they change and they capitalize the I between words, and in business they capitalize your name, and then you can get to pay taxes upon your name. Please write in capitals and spell your name squarely, please. Hoda. Spell your name squarely. What if I was from... That's what I want to take in. I have to check if I'm writing in Arabic and Lebanese and stuff, can I write my name squarely? I need to write everything squarely because it said on the document, the official document, follow the rules of business. We were created in the likelihood of God. Big business. Your name is now capitalized as I between all the words. I guess they use my nose between my eyes, and that's why they call it the I. But if you take a look, and you really focus on me, right? Focus on me, right? Take a look at that shape, right? That shape, right? Like, Jesus, I don't care for this. I just have to do this because this is the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. And then one tunnel, and then another tunnel. Now remember, this design is just a singular design. Now if I would, bubble this in, a little bit, and then I would take it and I would go like this to it, right? And then I would take it and you go like this to it. You're bubbling it, right? You're bubbling it. Now you go like that. And don't think I've ever done this before because I don't think so. This is the first time. And then really, if you put a little dot over here, it sort of looks like a duck. Duck is breathing. Just a duck. It's a duck. Or is it a whale? Oh my God, it's a whale. Must be Moby Dick. I wonder where I can put this thing. Oh, it's huge. Huge, I'm telling you. Like I said, this is 8 minutes and we haven't hit the first commercial, or the whole thing has been a commercial. I'm not for sale. How much? So yes, we didn't talk about the bear, and they say the bear cheats in the woods. So that's an expression. Kids' poetry, the ABCs, things that happened at a certain time or period in this world that were relevant and are still relevant today. What is relevant into your life? And God had a plan as all of us as individuals. And I used to ask myself, how can God have a plan for each of us? And He's got to be really, like, I never thought of computers being able to do this, but now we know. Slowly as we get further into the game, slowly as they, you know what I'm saying? If you imagine living life being frustrated forever, so every step of humanity has learned to see a little bit, wish for something a little bit more in the future. Like I would have never thought about computers at a certain time in the 1800s. Was I thinking about computers? Well, I always knew there was some other way to connect. So I always had that realm that was open in my mind, and the older and the more we learn, the more we're going to connect to that. And then maybe life is just that the world's just going to pop on this and we're into the next world, or there's a new step for this. Whatever it is, we have all the animals, we have all the stories, and everything connects. And I want to wash my face before. Yes, come in. Oh, sorry, men with the white coats. I gotta go.